again, and welcome to a video about nouns. Because in Norwegian we have 3 different articles to put in front of a noun, which confuses everything a whole lot because there's almost no rules to which words have which articles. So you just have to memorize certain words, but I can teach you how to conjugate the words with the masculine or the feminine or the neutral article. So first I have to tell you about the definite and indefinite form, because some of you don't know. Definite form is that car or those cars, when it's a certain specific thing. And indefinite is a car or cars. So this is something you need to know when you start conjugating. So we have masculine, which gets the article en. En bil. And indefinite form, it's you add an en ending to that word. So we have bilen. And when you have indefinite form, plural, you add an er to the end of the word. So it's biler. And when it's definite plural form, you have bilene with an ene ending to the end of the word. This goes for most of all the masculine nouns. But there are exceptions, of course. And the exception here is all masculine nouns that ends with the er ending. Because you can't have double er ending. That sounds very weird. So, yeah, we have a teacher, en lærer. That's an er ending at the end. So the definite form, single form, stays the same with an en ending. Læreren. But the plural form, indefinite and definite, changes. So instead of adding er at the end, you have to add just an e. Lærere. And in plural form, you add an ne ending. So you have lærerne. And then you have words that ends with el ending. They also are an exception. And they get a kind of a contraction. In plural, indefinite, you have the word ankle, a ankle. En ankel. In plural, indefinite, you add an er, only you have to kind of contract the word, so you say ankler. Instead of, if you were to add an er, you would have said ankeler. But you contract it together, so it's ankler. And the same happens in definite form. Instead of saying ankelene, you contract it and say anklene. And then we have some masculine words that changes the vowel sound. This just has to be memorized because there are an exception. We have en mann. And in plural, you have men. It changed from an a to an e. And then you have mennene. Okay, I'm just explaining the rules to you. I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of words. There are also words that don't get an ending at all when it's plural. Like a shoe. en sko in plural indefinite form, they just stay the same. Sko. So even though you have 3 shoes, tre sko, they're still just sko. And if they would have been conjugated like the other words, they would have been skoer. But that's not how it goes. That was some of the rules for masculine nouns. I hope it wasn't too hard and that you will just get a list of the most common nouns and just memorize.